Hey guys, it's Rich with day 2 of the 40-day empowerment journey. Lesson 2 is pure honesty. Wisdom from my student after a lesson on integrity. Struggle is real are the words he spoke. Allow those words to settle in and bring you hope. Strength, courage, peace I find on my own path. When I've tried to follow another's, my soul has become engorged with wrath. Seeking without has all been for naught. For when I fail to center within, my spirit begins to rot. As I was getting ready for work last night, I was kind of surfing the web. I wanted to get a couple ideas from a couple different articles, and one of the things I was looking up was homosexuality and Jesus Christ. Things that don't usually seem to go together. I really wanted to examine what Jesus Christ and homosexuality either did or did not have in common. One of the things that I found was a link to a conversion therapy, and one of the articles was talking about how it doesn't work, and I'm not going to get off on a whole long tangent about that, but one of the things that the psychologist or the licensed psychiatrist or whatever he was, the founder of one of them, one of the things that he said was that we are all born heterosexual, and it is merely us coming back to our heterosexual nature. But it got me thinking about being true to myself, which ended up being day 2's message. I just absolutely love the symmetry of it. And because I work the night shift right now, I'm reading these like right as I either go into work or right after I get to work. I'll read the little snippet, and I'll think throughout the day as I'm at work, what does it really mean to me? I usually contemplate it actually more on my smoke breaks than anything, because it's one of the only times I have to be alone. I started thinking about this after I got to work. I looked it up and I said, wow, am I being true to myself? Am I following the path that somebody else wants me to be on? Am I fulfilling somebody else's truth and not paying attention to mine? It actually intertwines with the first lesson of saying no. We can say no to somebody else's truth and say, no, it does not resonate for me. It is not something that I will partake in. And in saying that no, you end up gaining your own power back. You end up living your own truth, whatever that truth may be and wherever it may take you. We're all here to live a life. And am I living that life to the truth that is me? Or am I merely a reflection of somebody else's truth, of the status quo of the universe? If we think of time in a linear fashion, which most humans do, the things that are behind us are merely memories. They're experiences, they're lessons that we take with us into the future. What we identified in the past is no longer relevant to who we are at this given moment. I, at one time, identified as a straight man, and as a very strong and devout Christian with strong biblical values. And I let you know exactly what I thought every single turn, whether you asked for it or not. But that is in my past. The things that I've identified as myself as being a straight, and then later on identifying as a bi, and then now as a gay male, those other identifiers of me are in the past. They're like the snake skin that you shed, transforming into something greater, coming into a more empowered self. Now I identify as a Christo-Pagan gay male. And that is the identifier that resonates with me for this moment. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? Things can change in a day, in a moment, in a blink of an eye. However, if we are living as spiritual beings, not necessarily magical or non-magical or Christian or pagan beings, if we live as merely spiritual beings in the here and now, we realize that all that we have is the moment of now. Do we really want to lessen ourselves by not being true to who we are at this exact moment in our life? You know, I see this a lot on Facebook. The posts about take back your life and live in the now, and all you have is right here, right now, and it's pretty true, but being targeted with that type of ultimate positivity kind of gets to be the norm, and we kind of end up forgetting about it. We read over them because we're so used to seeing them that we don't even realize what we just passed up. I know I'm guilty of it. Not living in the now, wasting a moment, wasting a second, not being true to who I am at that exact moment. Having a book on the nightstand that I'm looking at right now that I should be reading as soon as I get off of here. However, I may just as likely, if I'm not living for my highest truth and my longingness to be a knowledgeable being on different aspects of different faiths, if I don't live up to that truth, that book will never get read. If I lay down and veg out, am I really living to my truth? Am I truly living in the now and taking full advantage of the life that I have at this exact moment in time? Will I really let the world, doctrine, dogma, dictate my life as their truth and make me a reflection of them? Will I really allow my soul to rot because I haven't nourished it with the truth of who I am right now? That's just a little ponderings that I have at this exact moment in time, in this exact now moment. So I invite you guys to think about what exactly is your truth right now. How have you identified yourself? Embrace that. Embrace that it happened. Embrace that it was the truth of then. But what is truly the truth of now? Will you embrace it? And how will you embrace it? So, with that, I leave you guys for day number 2. I will see you tomorrow with day number 3. Until next time, may you have love, hugs, and ladybugs. Bye-bye.